Hi guys, today I update my unit meta titles for the season 21 LionFire, so not much has changed. Minotaurs got nerfed and Ciladars got buffed, so let's get started. So there are four types of units: anti-infantry, anti-cavalry, cavalry and ranged, and these are the units that are viable on the red box. First we've got Lancelot Knights or Queen's Knights. They're the strongest anti-infantry unit because they can survive cavalry with their one spell and can also survive blob fights without dying instantly, and can defeat any other anti-infantry or pike unit 1v1. But they will lose against cavalry because although they can survive a little bit more, they're still weak to cavalry. Next we've got Ciladars or Royal Janissaries. After the buff, they became viable in competitive play, but they require a teammate using pikes or something because they're still weak to cavalry, but they have a lot of AoE damage. So I would say this is the variant of Zweihander when it was actually viable and was enough range. So instead of Zweihanders, it has stolen the spot, it has more range and more AoE damage, which is why Zweihander is now ranked below, because it no longer serves any purpose after the introduction of Ciladars, because its range is too slow and it's vulnerable to pikes. So if you want AoE damage, go for Ciladars. If you want tankiness and 1v1 duelist fight wins, go for Lancelot Knights. Next we've got Iron Reapers, same mode, basic units that you can get for free. And you need a Paradox or Combat Doctrine for it to be viable. And it's still not the strongest unit because it still loses against Lancelot Knights or something, but it can get the job done against other weak units. And so you can charge with the flail against cavalry and get some kill trades, and also use them in flail mode against cavalry and sword mode against infantry. Why flail mode against cavalry? Because cavalry will not get hit by their swords because it has too small range. If the cavalry moves, it doesn't get hit by swords, so just use the flail. Next we've got Wu Wei. This unit is hated by heroes because they get pushed back every time they get hit by them. So it's still a good, decent unit. It's fast and can do a lot of damage, but very squishy. Especially against pikes. Never use them against pikes from the front. They will get deleted. Next we got Zweihander. It used to be a nice unit, but now it no longer serves a purpose, with Royal Janissaries getting buffed instead, or Ciladars, because it still doesn't have enough range to do damage without getting hit by pikes or some stuff. Basically, its range is too low for it to be that good, so it's ranked below. There's no longer any justification in using this unit. Next we got off-meta units, and under the blue thingy, blue square. So Mirmilonis, Greyhair Garrison and Onimusha are okay units, but they are off-meta, which means they are not good. But you can still do some stuff with them. For example, Onimusha can flank units and get some kills, Greyhair Garrison can do nice blob fights, and Mirmilon can do a charge and block. So that's it. Next we deal with the anti-cavalry units. So the Phalanx is the best anti-cavalry unit right now, because it has a lot of range and the pikes turn around, so you don't have to worry about them. Modao is the other version, but they are outshined by Phalanx, and there's no reason to bring both pikes in the game. So if you have Phalanx, just use Phalanx. If you don't have Phalanx, use Modao. The problem with bringing two units that are the same type in the game is you will not have versatility. For example, if the enemy doesn't bring any cavalry, if you have two pikes, you will not be that useful. So it's better to bring one unit type each, anti-infantry, anti-cavalry, and cavalry. That way you can swap your units to whatever the situation demands based on the enemy team composition. Next we've got Imperial Pie Guards. They're still a powerful unit that can win some 1v1s, for example against Wu Wei. And it's the best support unit. You knock down stuff and other people kill them, except if they have immunity to CC. Next we've got Orochi Samurai. Nobody uses them anymore, but if you watch my shorts you will see that they can reset their one spell, and so you can still get a lot of kills with them if you play very well with them in the blob fights and manage to get kills first with your one spell. For example, if there are other units tanking in front of you and you manage to like press your one spell and do the charge thingy on the enemy blobs and kill them. It will reset and you can keep spamming them. I have spammed it for like 6 times and got 80 kills in one game. So it's possible. Next we've got Halberdier Surgeons. It's the best Halberdier unit. Very basic, but gets the job done. But still loses hard against some units, so it's weaker than the others. As we got 40 Braccio, they're still useless, but of meta unit it's okay if you don't have anything else, you can use them to stop cavalry, with the F1 formation for example. Next we've got Blue Halberdiers, the same thing as the purple ones, but much squishier. And finally we've got the Camel Lancers, which are still good, for example in Territory Wars to hold a point or something. Or even in ranked if you just wanna hold the point, so others cannot cap it. Next we've got Cavalry. Yanyo Dao I think is the best, even though it is less popular than Sunja Heavy Cavalry, because Yanyo Dao has more AoE damage, but it's harder to use and more annoying to set up. But it should perform better than Sunja Heavy Cavalry. Next Sunja Heavy Cavalry, very easy to set up, you can press 1 and V or something, then press 2 if it gets stunned, and it's that simple. You can use X or V after you charge them and it will not even cancel the charge, so it's a favorite unit if you want to play without thinking too much and gets the job done. But Yanyo Dao performs better I believe. Next we've got Hussars, still a strong unit if you charge well from afar, with the best doctrines in the game. Can get some kills, but got very hard to use. Next Companion Cavalry, same thing as Daggeraxe. It follows you and you press 2 and it will do damage. Nothing complicated, gets the job done. And Iron Cap Scout Cavalry, which also gets the job done. Very cheap unit if you go for excellent filler. Always fill your unit with it if you have the leadership left. With the best doctrines it will perform very well. For example, you can kill some T5 cavalry with it in 1v1 trades, if you play well. Next PvE unit, Krieg's Brothers, use it in bandits or something. You spam 2 and it never dies and it's fast, so you will get a lot of kills. You can make it work in PvP as well by just focusing ranged units only. So if the enemy is playing ranged, it can be useful. It's a ranged unit killer and bots killer, AI killer. Next we've got ranged. Right-hand marksmen with the poison doctrine are still the best ranged unit. I do a lot of damage with the poison attacks. Symphonaries are still the best pre-made unit, but you need coordination, especially with 1 or 2 players who protect them. And if you play against experienced players, they will dive to kill them, so they will die very quickly. So be ready to protect them. But lucky for you, most players don't actually dive these flamethrowers, so you can get some kills with them before they get killed. Next we got Imperial Archers. It's, I would say it's enough meta unit simply because it requires too much work to protect it for such a high leadership. A musket can throw a bomb and kill them, or longswords can ult them and kill them, so if you're a chain dart for example, you can protect them from longsword ults, or scare muskets off. But it gets the job done as an archer, it's the only archer that's viable, so if you like archers you can play it. But there are better choices to pick, like right-hand marksman, for example. Next we've got the bow throwers. It's okay, like flamethrowers, but less damage and less... and it's just a CC unit, and if the enemy has units that are immune to CC, it becomes useless, so not really meta I would say. Next we've got Shenji Grenadiers, you just throw the grenades and it kills weak HP units. No big deal. So that's it for the unit meta tier list, and it's the best on the left and the weakest on the right. So you can share this knowledge to new players or redirect them to the video. Make sure they don't waste any time unlocking useless units. there aren't many units that are viable in this game, and it's important to spend your resources wisely, so make sure to share the video or this knowledge to your friends so they don't waste time unlocking bad units. I'm just gonna show you my some of the doctrines for some of the units. You can copy it. So Iron Reapers just needs the paradox or combat doctrine, and then you can put whatever you want. And this is way under. Top veterancy, or the bottom veterancy. You can use the toughness 5 doctrine instead of damage to units if you prefer. Lancet Knights or Queen's Paladins. Top veterancy, Rich Samurai top veterancy. Halberdiers you can use unit damage or brace damage and or resistance, whatever you prefer, or reduction against cavalry. Wu-Wei guards, fearsome ancient cards. What are these translations? Okay, these are the My Games translations. We got them for some reason. So Wu-Wei, you get this stuff, and you can use toughness 5 doctrine if you have it, instead of like heals 400. Mirmilon, Secure Taurus, what the heck. You just need that cooldown reduction thing, and then you can slap block on it and resistances or something. Piapaga, you just need that unit charge thing. For Tibratia, same thing as Halberdiers, just some pike stuff. Greya Garrison, not even sure what they use, Paradox Doctrine or Combat Doctrine, I guess. Elite Halberdiers, the blue Halberdiers, same thing, you put this kind of doctrine. You can put anti-cavalry, brace, stun, etc. The ship reduction. There's the Business Spearman as well if you want a shield. Slap some block and heal stuff. So the Shenji doctrines, sprint is very nice on them, so use it if you can. So they resupply quickly to the grenades. The job is just to throw grenades, so you don't need the rate of fire. But you can still get accuracy because when heroes dive, they still need to shoot them. So Imperial Archers, this is what I use. It's nice. At 10 marksman, you can use instead of leadership reduction, you can use the ammo thing. And if you need the leadership, you can use leadership reduction. But the other 4 are non-negotiable in the poison doctrine for it to be viable. Top veterancy, by the way. I forgot to tell you the veterancies for these. So this one is bottom. This one is bottom as well, for more range.
Destroy them!
Halberdiers is bottom. What else did I forget then? Vanguard top. Wu-Wei top. Halberdier Sergeants bottom. And this thing I said, top. Next up, if you just wanna throw with ranged units, you can use this one as well. It's okay, nothing special. I use it for my ranged only throw build. These units are useless, unfortunately. So we've got Yanyo Dao. You can use these. And I think you can even remove this one. Gain immunity. And put something else on it instead, like sprint. Because you don't really need that. What could I put? Let's put this one. More HP is nice. I still got Sonja, you need the Paradox or Combat Doctrine. Toughness, and then you can put whatever you want. Instead of block, you can put something else as well. Don't really need block, like, what could you put here? Let's put some health on it. You can put whatever you want, more damage or health, or even the block doctrine. And you go bottom for more damage on your Tsu spell, and top or bottom for Yanyu, as you prefer. These guys you go top and you slap the cooldown reduction and charge stuff and Epic Assault Doctrine. Companion cavalry and the stuff, and it is bottom. So I was mentioning this unit, it's too weak, so I don't recommend using it. You can use this one instead, very powerful unit. And these are the doctrines, and it's top veterancy. So that's it for the unit tier list. I'm BanryuTV, I play on all the servers. If you want to play, you can add me in the game and or join my Discord. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you share this knowledge to newbie players. They need to know not to waste time and unlock the right units. Have fun in the game and see you guys later. Bye bye. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe.